Welcome, future Iskos and Iskas. Today we're diving into the top tips to help you pass the UPCAT exam and secure your spot at the University of the Philippines. Getting into UP is a dream for many Filipino students, and for good reason. It's a prestigious university with a rich history and a tradition of academic excellence. But before you can enjoy the oblation run and the intellectual vibrancy of campus life, there's the small matter of the UPCAT. Now I know what you might be thinking. The UPCAT? That sounds intense. And you're right, it is a challenging exam, but don't worry, we're here to break it down for you step by step. We'll go over some proven strategies for success, so you can walk into that testing room with confidence. We'll also be talking about something that doesn't get as much attention: UP's non-quota courses. These are courses that have no limit on the number of students admitted, offering another pathway to becoming a proud Iskolar ng Bayan. So whether you've already got your heart set on a specific program or you're open to exploring different options, stick around. This video is for you. Let's be real, procrastination is tempting. But trust me, when it comes to the UPCAT, starting early is your secret weapon. Think of it like training for a marathon. You wouldn't wait until the week before to start running, right? The earlier you begin, the less overwhelming the preparation becomes. It's all about breaking down this big, seemingly insurmountable task into smaller, manageable chunks. Instead of cramming everything in a few weeks, imagine spreading out your studying over several months. Start by figuring out how much time you can realistically dedicate to studying each day. Even just an hour a day can make a huge difference over time. The key is consistency. Think of it like building a house. You lay one brick at a time, day after day, and slowly but surely, your structure starts to take shape. That's the power of consistent effort. Now, to make this process even smoother, let's talk about creating a study schedule. This is your roadmap to success. It'll help you stay organized, track your progress, and most importantly, prevent you from feeling lost or overwhelmed. There are tons of ways to create a study schedule. You can use a planner, a calendar, or even just a simple notebook. Experiment and find what works best for you. The important thing is to have a visual representation of your study plan. Remember to be realistic with your schedule. Don't overload yourself with unrealistic goals. It's better to start small and gradually increase your study time as you get closer to the exam. And here's a pro tip: factor in breaks. Your brain needs time to rest and process information. So, schedule in short breaks between study sessions to avoid burnout. Starting early and having a solid study schedule is like setting the foundation for your UPCAT success. Let's face it, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Some of us might breeze through math problems but struggle with reading comprehension. Others might excel in science but find Filipino grammar a bit tricky, and that's perfectly normal. The key to UPCAT success is to not shy away from your weaknesses, but to confront them head-on. The first step is to identify those subjects or topics that make you nervous. Once you know your weak areas, you can allocate more time and effort to improving them. Remember, it's not about being perfect in everything, but about making sure you're giving yourself the best chance to succeed in all areas. Now, how do you actually go about improving your weak subjects? Well, there are tons of resources available. Think beyond your textbooks. Explore online tutorials, practice exercises, and review books. One resource I highly recommend is, of course, Khan Academy. We have a vast library of free educational videos and exercises covering a wide range of subjects, from math and science to humanities and test prep. The beauty of online resources is that you can learn at your own pace. If a concept is unclear, you can rewind, rewatch, and practice until you master it. Another effective strategy is to seek help from your teachers, classmates, or tutors. Sometimes a little bit of guidance and explanation from someone else can make all the difference. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness but a sign of strength. It shows that you're proactive and committed to your success. By focusing on your weak subjects and leveraging the right resources, you'll be surprised at how much progress you can make. You know the saying, practice makes perfect? Well, it holds true for the UPCAT as well. Think of practice tests as your dress rehearsals before the big performance. They help you get familiar with the format of the exam, get used to the time pressure, and identify areas where you need more practice. The more you simulate the actual exam environment, the less intimidating the real UPCAT will feel. You'll know what to expect, how to pace yourself, and how to handle those pre-test jitters. Start by taking full-length practice tests under timed conditions. This will help you get a feel for the overall time management aspect of the exam. As you review your practice tests, Pay close attention to the types of questions you tend to get wrong. Are they related to a specific subject? Are they conceptual or factual? Identifying patterns in your mistakes will help you focus your study efforts more effectively. Don't be discouraged if you don't score as high as you'd like on your first few practice tests. Remember, these are learning tools. The goal is not to get everything right immediately, but to use each practice test as an opportunity to learn and improve. Analyze your mistakes, review the relevant concepts, and try again. With each practice test, you'll gain a deeper understanding of the material and become more confident in your abilities. There are many resources available online and in bookstores that offer UPCAT practice tests. Choose ones that are reputable and closely aligned with the actual exam format. And remember, practice doesn't have to be boring. Turn it into a game with friends, or set small rewards for yourself after each practice test. We've talked about starting early, tackling weak points, and practicing with mock exams. Now let's add another powerful tool to your UPCAT arsenal: study groups. Studying for a big exam can sometimes feel like a lonely endeavor, but it doesn't have to be. Forming or joining a study group can provide invaluable support, motivation, and a more engaging learning experience. Think about it. When you're stuck on a difficult problem, who better to turn to than your peers who are going through the same journey? Study groups provide a platform to share knowledge, discuss challenging concepts, and quiz each other. What might seem confusing on your own can suddenly click into place when explained by a friend. Plus, let's be honest, studying with others can make the process a lot more fun and engaging. It's a chance to bounce ideas off each other, lighten the mood with some study break laughter, and keep each other accountable. Now, finding the right study group is crucial. Look for individuals who are motivated, committed, and have a collaborative spirit. Keep the group size manageable, ideally around 3 to 5 people, to ensure everyone gets a chance to participate and contribute. During your study sessions, establish clear goals and expectations. What topics are you covering? What study materials will you be using? Having a plan will keep everyone on track and make the most of your time together. And remember, while study groups can be incredibly beneficial, it's important to find a balance between collaborative learning and individual study time. You still need dedicated time to process information on your own and work on your individual weaknesses. We've covered a lot about academic preparation, but there's another equally important aspect of UPCAT success that often gets overlooked: taking care of your well-being. You can have the best study plan and the most effective resources, but if you're not physically and mentally at your best, your efforts might not translate into the results you deserve. Think of it this way: your brain is like a muscle. It needs proper fuel, rest, and care to function at its optimal level. So let's talk about some practical tips for incorporating well-being into your UPCAT journey. First and foremost, prioritize sleep. I know, easier said than done when you have a mountain of study material to cover. But trust me, pulling all-nighters is counterproductive. When you're sleep-deprived, your cognitive functions take a hit, your focus wanes, your memory suffers, and you're more likely to make careless mistakes. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. It'll make a world of difference in your ability to retain information, stay alert during study sessions, and manage stress. Next, up nutrition. Just like your body needs the right fuel to perform, so does your brain. Ditch the sugary snacks and processed foods that lead to energy crashes. Instead, focus on nourishing your body with whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. And don't underestimate the power of regular exercise. Physical activity not only keeps you physically fit, but also does wonders for your mental clarity and stress levels. Even a short walk, a quick yoga session, or a dance break can help clear your head, boost your mood, and improve your focus. Lastly, let's talk about stress management. The UPCAT is undoubtedly a stressful time, but it's essential to develop healthy coping mechanisms. Find activities that help you relax and de-stress, whether it's listening to music, spending time in nature, meditating, or talking to a friend or family member. Remember, taking care of your well-being is not selfish. It's an investment in your success. So there you have it, future Iskos and Iskas. We've covered a lot of ground today, from creating a study schedule to taking care of your well-being. Remember, preparation is key. Follow these tips, stay focused, and you'll be well on your way to acing the UPCAT. Don't be afraid to seek help when you need it, whether it's from teachers, classmates, or online resources like Khan Academy. And most importantly, Believe in yourself and your ability to succeed. The journey to becoming an Iskolar ang Bayan might be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. So go out there, give it your all and make us proud. Good luck, future Iskos and Iskas.